Hello, everybody. It's going live. This is gonna be a shorter live stream than usual. It's gonna be around half an hour, probably. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I need to lower that haircut, definitely. Let's see. Oh, our baby's upset. Yeah. Activate. Start here and start here. I should be live. What is going on? Why is this not showing? Let's activate this. Activate this. Activate this. What? 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 Okay, there you go. What? Come on, TikTok. Oh my god. Let's try that again, shall we? Oh, it should be here. How about the other shots? Oh my goodness. There you go. Hmm. Why isn't this activating? That's my question. Yeah. Alright. Can you grab the camera? Leviticus Cornwall. You good? I'm good. Are you good? Alright. Thanks for joining. Alright, so last time I drew this guy right here. And see what I got today. This should be working. I don't know why this one is not. Anyway, nothing I can do about that. Thank you again for joining. Alright, so do I want to use the brush? As I said, I'm going to do a shorter stream because, well, life. But let's see. I'm going to mask this. Can you grab the camera for an edit? Uh, how about not? That's my baby in the background. She's upset. And that's one of the reasons that the stream is gonna be shorter. Hmm. Um, I don't know yet. I'm exploring the page really. Hola, un dibujo. Todavía no sé qué es lo que voy a hacer. Yeah, she's a little upset. Yeah, I'll be ending the stream soon. Uh, soon, in in a bit. Yeah, this is how you know that this is. I don't. If you're watching this, this is really me. There's as legitimate as you can get it. So, uh, the other marker? I need another marker. Uh, Watercrock. I started scanning a bunch of my sketches. I was doing that before I started the stream. So you're actually going to be able to get the illustration I did. So just thought I would mention that. Might take me still some time because I'm starting with a different sketchbook, but I'm on it. Hmm. I think I mentioned this before, but whenever you're doing a portrait, if you or an illustration in general, if you're gonna start to add detail, you usually want to focus most of your detail on the main focal point and just feather the detail out from there. So this area doesn't really need much detail if you just wanna make it look a little bit better. Um, a sweater, dapper suit. I don't know what that is. Let me look that up. Actually, I haven't done one of those. I haven't done one of those. Yeah, I can try to make something like that. See, I made one, but it was like I don't know. It was an interpretation of what maybe people would wear in, like, it wasn't a traditional suit like that. But yeah, you have something there. The show that I mentioned that is on Netflix has some really cool concepts. Yeah, thank you, appreciate it. Not bad. It's a nice compliment. All things considered. 8.5 out of 10. I'll take that. 8.5 out of 10. I'm good with that. Uh, yeah. I've gotten that question quite a bit. I I watch a bunch of stuff. Um, I've watched more media than the average Joe, for sure. Uh, but I don't like. I'm not like a huge anime uh, illustrator. With that said, for example, Jujutsu Kaisen recently in recent times has been like, to me, when I saw it, it just blew my mind. I was like, oh my god, this is incredible. Um, I guess One Piece was something when when I was already, I think it was after high school, then it started to gain a lot of momentum for me. And I didn't really watch it at the time, but I did had a cousin. I have a cousin that he really likes One Piece, and who would talk about it with us every now and then. I guess you could say that I'm way more into cinema, so I watch a bunch of movies, and granted some anime, but I'm from like Samurai X, Dragon Ball Z. What other anime did I watch growing up? I guess Inuyasha was a huge thing for a long time. I watched a bunch of Hayao Miyazaki's films. My wife loves those films a lot, and it was kind of interesting to see that those worlds through her eyes, and the appreciation she has for those films. She's not an artist, but she has a sensibility for art. So it was really uh, interesting for me to learn about. Like by the time I met her, I've seen some of Hayao Miyazaki's films, but she had already seen a bunch of them that I didn't really see before. So it was really interesting to watch those with her. Um, like the Flying Castle. Where's the other one? Like some of the really old ones. Uh, Totoro, uh, Princess Mononoke. which is super interesting. So yeah, well, I guess I made kind of a Bane character, even though it's not really Bane. It does have a bunch of enhancements. I don't know what I'm trying to do here, but maybe not successfully. So yeah, 25 minutes. If you haven't considered hitting that like and subscribing, I try to go live Mondays through Thursdays, and well, hopefully, if I'm able to uh, get monetized on YouTube. I don't know. That seems like a really far away thing, but I don't give up. So anyhow, he could easily be like a gang member in that world, that dystopia. I don't think I can really use that without messing up the marker. So maybe I could use this or just leave it at that. I don't want to mess it up. I think I'm good with this. And do I want to? I just keep using the brush. I saw something from an artist, I don't know his name, that he was saying about paying your artist debt, and if you don't, then at some point you're gonna pay it. And I think he's right. He's he's really accurate. Hit the nail on the head with that one. Like you gotta show up and you gotta do the work. Nobody's gonna do it for you. This is way better than. Appreciate you saying that, but I'm good with 8.5 out of 10. The thing about art is it has always been subjective, so it's kind of absurd of me to kind of take it as it is law or something. I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, so I got here. I was gonna make a drawing. I did the drawing. Sorry for not being too talkative this time around. Um, but I do appreciate you. This is a way shorter stream that I usually do. but I really need to cut this one short. Um, if you decided to join, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. I'm just gonna go ahead and sign this. Good night. Uh, Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, consider subscribing, hitting that like, hitting that bell, and all that good stuff. It's completely free for you and it helps me a bunch. I have an illustrated deck of cards that you can find on my website. I also have a Redbubble shop, which I mention uh, all the time, I guess, on my streams. What else? And the foam backgrounds on my website as well. Those are cheap. Um, Anyhow, thanks for watching. Let me see if I can find my music somewhere here. Where are you? Bow, 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 bow. Here you go. Until next time. Bye.